King Charles delivered an Easter message where he praised the Jewish ethic of care, referencing how this ethic is also reflected in Islam. This approach has stirred a variety of reactions, with some expressing confusion and others viewing it as an inappropriate deviation from the traditional Christian focus of the Easter message. The message was released ahead of the Royal Maundy service at Durham Cathedral. In the message, the King spoke about Jesus, stating, "On Maundy Thursday, Jesus knelt and washed the feet of many of those who would abandon him. His humble action was a token of his love that knew no bounds or boundaries and is central to Christian belief." King Charles also spoke about Judaism and Islam, adding, "The love he showed when he walked the earth reflected the Jewish ethic of caring for the stranger and those in need, a deep human instinct echoed in Islam and other religious traditions, and in the hearts of all who seek the good of others." King Charles has always been a supporter of different religions, despite holding the title of the Defender of the Faith and Supreme Governor of the Church of England. For example, in March, Windsor Castle opened its doors for the first open iftar in the state apartment's 1,000-year history. More than 360 Muslim guests gathered in St. George's Hall to break their Ramadan fast. The event marked a historic moment for the royal residence, with Muslims breaking their fast in the hall, normally reserved for special banquets and state visits. King Charles, who has long promoted interfaith dialogue, was kept aware of and supportive of the gathering, according to a source. Elsewhere in his Easter message, the King said, "The abiding message of Easter is that God so loved the world, the whole world, that he sent his Son to live among us to show us how to love one another, and to lay down his own life for others in a love that proved stronger than death." There are three virtues that the world still needs: faith, hope, and love. And the greatest of these is love. It is with these timeless truths in my mind and my heart that I wish you all a blessed and peaceful Easter. In other news, Rupert Lowe has announced plans to sue Reform UK leader Nigel Farage, Deputy Leader Lee Anderson, and Chairman Zia Yusuf for defamation. The lawsuit follows comments made by the trio that Lowe claims severely damaged his reputation. The action comes after Lowe's suspension from Reform UK in March 2025, amid allegations of bullying and harassment, which he denies. Lowe has publicly offered the party's leadership a chance to apologise before escalating the matter to the High Court.
I'm afraid it's sad to say, I think, for those watching this, a lot of viewers, listeners wonder why Lee Anderson, Rupert Lowe, Zia Yusuf, the party chairman, and Farage himself can't get it all together. But we now understand that Rupert Lowe is saying that the statement put out by Lee Anderson and Zia Yusuf about Rupert Lowe a few weeks ago that started the row makes libel remarks about him. He says unless these remarks are withdrawn, then he will issue High Court proceedings. Now, he has no desire to litigate, he says, but he'll do what's necessary to ensure his reputation is restored. He says that these remarks have caused undue harm. The claims that he engaged in a serious workplace bullying, made multiple serious threats of physical assault and to injure also Mr. Yusuf. So that's happened. Now we've got hold of Lee Anderson, and he's told us this: they're not going to play this out in public, he says. If Mr. Lowe, not Rupert Lowe, Mr. Lowe, wants it in public in the media, that's up to him. We'll do it professionally with our legal team. So it's going legal. Don't forget, Rupert Lowe has got investigations already from Met Police and from the internal systems in the House of Commons. So big concerns, but it goes on, and these guys can't get together yet.
The dispute traces back to Lowe's public criticism of Farage's messianic leadership in a Daily Mail interview, after which he was swiftly suspended. An independent investigation by KC Jacqueline Perry found credible evidence of bullying, though Lowe disputes the process, claiming it was unfair and politically motivated. He has called for Farage, Anderson and Yusuf to retract their statements or face High Court proceedings. Posts on X reflect ongoing public support for Lowe, with some accusing Reform UK of orchestrating a smear campaign. The Metropolitan Police are also investigating separate allegations of threats against Yusuf, which Lowe denies. Reform UK has been approached for comment as the row continues to unfold,